Hey, let's talk about evaluating inverse sine functions today.
Sure. So what exactly does it mean to evaluate an inverse sine function?
Good question. An inverse sine function written as sine negative 1 x or arc sine x. Find the angles whose sine is x. For example, if we have an arc sine of 1/2, we're looking for the angle whose sine value is 1/2.
Oh, I see. So basically, we're reserving we're reserving the sine function to find the angle. Let's take an example. What is arc sine of 1/2?
Well, we need to find an angle theta such as sine theta equals 1/2. From the unit circle, we know that sine pi over 6 is equals to 1/2 and the sine 5 pi over 6 is 1/2. But which one should we choose?
That's a good point. The range of inverse function is pi and negative pi over 2 and pi over 2, meaning it only considered angles from quadrant 1 and quadrant 4.
Exactly. Since pi over 6 or 30 degrees is within this range, the correct answer is arc sine over 1/2 equals 5 over 6.
Got it? What if we have arc sine root 3 over 2?
Great question. We need to find the theta where sine theta is equals to square root of 3 over 2 from the unit circle since pi over 3 is equals to square root of 3 over 2 and since 2 pi over 3 is equals to square root of 3 over 2, but again, we need an angle in the range that negative pi over 2 and positive pi over 2.
Right. Since pi over 3 is pi over 3 or 60 degree is in quadrant 1, the correct answer is arc sine root 3 over 2 equals pi over 3.
You got it now. You got it. Now, let's try the negative value. What is the arc sine of negative 1/2?
Okay. We need to find the theta such that sine theta is equals negative 1/2 from the unit of circle. Sine is negative pi over 6 is equals negative 1/2 and sine 7 pi over 6 is equals negative 1/2.
But 7 pi over 6 is in quadrant 3, which is outside the allowed range, so we must use the negative pi over 6.
That makes sense. So arc sine is negative 1/2 equals negative pi over 6.
Perfect. But what about the arc sine negative square root of 2 over 2?
We need to find the theta where sine theta is equals negative root 2 over 2 from the unit of circle. Sine negative pi over 4 is equals negative root 2 over 2 and sine 5 pi over 4 is equals negative root 2 over 2.
Again, 5 pi over 4 is outside the valid range. So, the correct answer is arc sine negative root 2 over 2. It's equals to pi over 4.
This is really interesting. So, for any positive sine value, we pick the angle from quadrant 1. For a negative sine value, we pick the angle from quadrant 4 but express it as a negative angle.
Exactly. And you can always check your answer using a calculator. If you enter arc sine 1/2 in degree mode, you'll get 30 degrees, which matches pi over 6.
That's really helpful. I think I understand how to evaluate inverse sine function now.
Awesome. Want to try few more examples?
Sure, let's go. Arc sine -1.
Good one. We need an angle where sine theta is equals to -1. That happens at pi over 2.
Arc sine -1 is equals negative pi over 2. I see the pattern now.
Exactly. And for arc sine 1, is, it would be pi over 2 because sine is equals to pi over 2 is equals to 1.
This is really makes sense now. Thanks for explaining.
No problem. Let's keep practicing to master this topic.